Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Samastajana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam. Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram. Om Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam. Namami Bhagavat Pada Shankaram Loka Shankaram. Hari. We are reflecting, contemplating on the shloka number 5, in which it is pointed out who are the Dhanya Purushaha and how they reach that state. It says, Tyaktva Shanatrayam, those who rise above the three kinds of desires, vasanas. We have already seen that. That's called Vitteshana, Putreshana, Lokeshana, or called Dehavasana, Lokvasana, Shastra Vasana. So they are free from that obsessions with all of them. That is one side of it. Second is avekshita moksha marga. Now they turn their mind towards the path to liberate themselves, because we all are bound by this. All these vasanas. These vasanas also have two types: asad vasana, sad vasana. Any vasana, desire, which pulls us down to this worldly thing, that is asat, binding one. But when the Shraddha, Bhakti, Jnana, Vairagya, Jidnyasa come, then that takes us to Moksha Marga. Avekshita Moksha Marga. In the language of gunas, it is said, when our mind is filled with Tammo Gun, Rajo Gun, it binds us. But when Sattva Gun, which expresses in the form of Shraddha, Bhakti, Jidnyasa, it liberates us. So, avekshita morkama. So, they go on looking at that path. What will liberate them? Next line says, Bhaikshamritena parikalpita dehayatra. These people are parikalpita dehayatra, the journey of the physical body. That means the maintenance of the body is done by bhaikshamritena, by the nectar of food got through bhiksha, begging. What is the meaning? He said, whatever goal we want to achieve in life, in material world, religious, spiritual, educational, our body has to be there, because Sharira alone is the vehicle through which we have to do. Therefore, it will have to be taken care of. Generally, what I find, some people pamper their body. Day and night thinking of that. And others tamper with it. All the time giving trouble only to the body. We have to live such a life that our healthy existence in the body is there. Now it's a bhaikshamrutin, how it is sustained. See, as far as the old Vedic tradition and all that is concerned, those who were the students, brahmachari they were called, and living with Gurukul, they used to go and bring bhiksha. Om bhavati bhiksham dehi. And what bhiksha they got, they used to bring you to the Guru. And Guru used to give them, and suppose one day not given, they can't go on a second round for themselves, but fasting also. That is one. Second is, those who are taken to path of the sannyas, then they also lived on bhiksha only. And that food which you go bake and get it, it is called amrutam. Amrutam it is. Remember, there are many, those who are just beggars, they go on begging food, no contribution to society and all that, begging is different. But these who are the students of knowledge, or the sannyasis, as it is pointed out here also, they are great seekers of knowledge. To give them food, it's a great punya for the householders. And these people, why they were asking for? Do you know? Jnana vairagya siddhyartham bhiksham dehi cha parvati. So when they used to go for bhiksha, it is only for developing vairagya. Huh? And also to devote the time for getting knowledge and all that. So the householders used to give them food. And in return, they used to give the food of knowledge to them. They are called sannyasis and all that. And therefore, to give them food is a great blessing for the householder. But when you take that food and you never give anything in back and all that, then that is also because you become a beggar, or only taking it but not giving anything in return. In the language of Gita, they is called a thief. Only taking and not giving. Another thing is, see, bhiksha is called amrutam. There is a statement, bhiksha hari nirahari. The one who takes food from one and lives on that, actually it is said, he is a nirahari, he is ever fasting only. Because there are also disciplines are there, how many houses you have to go, and only little thing you have to take. That also you have to share, then you eat, which is very, many niyamas are there. And in that, the person cannot have this ego. I am eating my own food. That also another problem people have got. When he goes, he is very grateful to everybody they are giving and all that. There is no sense of doership and all that. I eat my food, you. No such kind of what you call abhimana in that. Therefore, this bhiksha amrutam is a very, very great thing. But as I said, how it should be sought, whatever is given, that you have to take, and that also have to be shared, and then you take, and only for your spiritual growth. So they take care of body in this way. Bhaikshamritena parikalpita deha yatraha dhanya purusha dhan. And when they take that food, so much time is saved. Otherwise, they have to go to market and buy and this and that. Now, that time which is saved, what they do? Jyoti parataram paramatma samjnam dhanyad dvija rahasi hridyavalokayanti. They go to rahasi. Rahasi means a solitary place. And there they meditate. Now somebody may say, it is all right for brahmacharis, sannyasis, vanprasthis, for bhiksha. How the meaning will be applicable to grihasthas, those who are the householder and all that? Because they cannot go on. They have to give bhiksha. So those who are the householders and also spiritual seekers, how they should live in their own house, as whatever the mother or wife or anyone has cooked, without giving orders. Make this for lunch and make this for nothing. Whatever that which is there, that you have to take. Without criticizing that food, without criticizing the one who is cooking the food. Nothing. You just take. And how much? So that the body is sustained. They say to keep the soul and the body together. Funny. And there are many, many householders are the people are never complain about. Only whatever just comes, they never tell, make this, make that, and why did you make this only? Why not that? No such thing, no such demand. Then even they are in their own house, but they are eating bhikshamrutam only. Huh? That also must be understood. Yadrucha labha santushta. By chance, whatever it has come and all that. There are people like that. And there are brahmachari Swami. You see, it's called akalpita bhiksha. There is one word called akalpita bhiksha means without your planning for that, what you get it. Now, see, when we are working in an institution, organization, and then people, Swamiji, please come to our house for bhiksha. Oh, very good. And there, what will you eat? What will you like to eat? And some of us give very list also. Then that is not a akalpita bhiksha. Huh? It's a planned bhiksha on you. Bhiksha murtena parikalpya deyata. And then that time must be spent rahasi, solitary play, hridi, in their heart, meditate on jyoti parat paratarasam paramatma samnyam. That jyoti, the light of consciousness, which is beyond the all gross, subtle, unmanifested, pure Chaitanya. Paramatma, and that Jyoti is called Paramatma. Jyoti is Jyoti, Param Jyoti, Atma Jyoti. Paramatma Jyoti it is called. What is the meaning of Jyotishamapi Jyoti? Say, to give an example, suppose there are 100 bulbs, they are glowing. They all are illumining everything. But with reference to their light and all that, the electricity will be called Jyotishamapi Jyoti. Because it is that electric Vidyut Shakti that is only manifesting in the form of that light in the bulb, which is illumining everything. So this bulb Jyoti, yes, because it is illumining. But uski Jyoti kahan se hai? From where they got the light that? So therefore don't think electricity is Atma. It's an example. So all the light, all our sense organs have got light, and there are illumining the object. Then the sun, moon, stars, fire, everything. But that light, that which is there, you see, Bhagavan says, that is mine. Yadadityagatam tejaha jagat bhasayate khilam yat chandramasi yachchagnau tat tejo vidhi mamakam. Bhagavan says in the Bhagavad Gita that whatever that light you see in the sun and moon, fire and all that, that is my Teja, that is there. It is the Chaitanya Sarupa Jyoti, that which is shining there. So how they meditate? So they withdraw the attention from all these upadhis, the sense organs and all that. And they say, whose light is there shining? The attention is turned towards the source. That's how they meditate. And who are they? They are called Dvijaha. Dvija means twice born. Literal meaning is Dvija is twice born. The twice born word is going for many, Even the birds are also called twice born. You know why? Because they first are in the egg and then they come out of the egg. Twice. Our teeth are also called Dvijas. Because first they come, they little, then they second time also come. So they are also called Dvijas. Then it is said, Samskara Dvijam Uchyate. A child is born, has no samskar or anything, slowly educated. How to sit, how to stand, how to sit down, how to clean yourself, how to eat, then slowly taken to school and all that. So in the very olden days, when the child was initiated into Gayatri mantra, given the Yajnopayat, then he is called Dvijaha. So one birth is from mother's womb, that is first. And second is this. Now this is normalist. Another meaning of Dvija is, we all are born as Jiva only. Aham Jivaha, Karta, Bhokta, Sukhe, Dukhe. That is one birth, however. Then what is second birth? When we study Vedanta, and the Guru says, you are not the Jiva. You are Satchidananda Brahma Swarup. So then when we wake up to that, our Brahma Swarup, that is called second birth actually. And there we have to remain. So they who realize their Swarupa and meditate, Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivo. Yotisham apita jyotihi. That the light of all. Tamasa param, beyond all darkness of ignorance and all that they meditate. And those who do, they are dhanyaha. See, dhanya purusha do this. So those, by doing this, they can attain the status of that. Tyaktvaishanatrayam avekshita moksha margaha. Bhaikshamritena parikalpita deha yatra. Jyotih parat parataram paramatma samjnam dhanya dvijarahasi hridyavalokayanti. Now when it is said that Jyotisham apita Jyotihi, what is that Jyoti will be the question, no? So the most enchanting shloka is the next shloka. The very rhythm of that shloka is most lilting, most beautiful. Particularly the first line. So now you see how Bhagavan's composition, 6. Na sanna sanna sada sanna mahanna chanu.
Na sanna sanna sada sanna mahanna chanu.
Na stri puman na cha napumsakameka bijam.
Na stri puman na cha napumsakameka bijam.
Yair brahma tat samanupasitameka chittaihi.
Yair brahma tat samanupasitameka chittaihi.
Dhanya vire juritare bhavapasha baddha.
Dhanya vire juritare bhavapasha baddha.
Now the first line, again we'll chant. Na sanna sanna sada sanna mahanna chanu.
Na sanna sanna sada sanna mahanna chanu.
Na stri puman na cha napumsakameka bijam.
Na stri puman na cha napumsakameka bijam.
Yair brahma tat samanupasitameka chittaihi.
Yair brahma tat samanupasitameka chittaihi.
Dhanya vire juritare bhavapasha baddha.
Dhanya vire juritare bhavapasha baddha.
That Chaitanya Jyoti, na sanna sanna maha, sanna mahanna chanu, that Jyoti is no asat. It is not asat. Oh, so it must be sat, na sat, na sanna sanna. Oh, then it must be mixture of sad asat, sad asanna. It is not the mixture of sat and asat also. Mahanna chanu, it is not big. Oh, must be very subtle. Na anu. ये कहाँ की ज्योति है भाई? ये कौन ज्योति है? What ज्योति is that? Na sanna sanna sada sanna mahanna cha. Na asat, na sat, na sad asat, na mahat, na cha anu. Is that some woman? Na stri. Oh, it's not woman, that famous. That man, no, the Puman, neither woman nor man. Oh, Napunsakam, not neutral also. Eka Bijam, it is one Bija, which is the very source of the whole creation. That only is called Brahma. Already called Paramatma Savnyam. Brahmeti, Paramatmeti, Bhagavan, all the Shabdas are there. Yair Brahma, Yaihi, with those people who meditate on the Jyoti, which is Brahma, Brahma Tat Samanupasitam. And those who meditate on the Jyoti Swarupa Brahma, which is Nasanna Sanna Sadasanna Mahanna Chanu. And how they meditate? Eka Chittaihi. Eka Chittai, one meaning will be Ekagra Chittaihi. With the mind which is not wavering here and there. It is meditating on the self and absorbed in that. Or Eka Chittai means realizing that Brahman is myself. There is no duality, no difference between the meditator and the meditated. Such people, Dhanya Virejuhu, these are the blessed men of realization, enlightenment, Virejuhu. Virejuhu means they shine. They shine and they outshine everybody. What about others? Itare bhavapasha baddha. Itar, all other, those who don't know all this, bhavapasha, they are bound by the ropes of samsara. Without Ashana, all that pointed out, avidya, kamna, vasana, karma, bhog, and all that. Bound. Earlier in the first sloka, sheshastu brahmanilaye paribhramantaha. They just keep roaming about on that. Now, what is this nasan, nasan, nasadasan, mahanna chanu? Huh? This Atma Jyoti is na sat, na asat. See, sat, asat words are any one meaning. One is called existence, non-existence. The problem is, when we say existence, non-existence, whatever we see by our senses, then we say it exists. And if you do not see it, it is not there. This kind of definition is not available for this sat. So as you understand sat and asat, it is not like that. The other is, what is sat? Whatever is material, tangible, gross. So they like very gross, tangible material, which is pursued by all our sense organs, then it is called a gross material thing. That we say it is sat, it is there. Asat means something other than this gross, which is called subtle. And the subtle means all our emotions, thoughts, feelings. So we say, no asat means it is not a thought, feeling, emotion. No sat, it is not any gross material object like that. And it is not the mixture of sat, asat, because they will be opposite to each other. If you say sat, which is asat, which is not, how can there be any combination? It is not the mixture of a gross and subtle. Again, it will remain matter only, no? Even if you combine subtle matter with gross matter and all that, it will be matter only, but it is not matter. What is the matter with Jyoti? It is like that only. Nasanna, sanna, sadasanna, mahanna chanu. It cannot be called a very big and it cannot be subtle. Because again, akara, one akara will be called a mountain, is very huge, and a dust particle is very small. Right? But if an akara is there, then only big and short, rasva, dirgha, short, tall, all these things are there. But it is not so. This Chaitanya, pure consciousness, is neither gross nor subtle, nor the mixture of gross subtle. or what we understand as Sat, Asat, it is not that at all. It is not the huge, big, or any short, not tall or short. No. And when the body itself is not there, akar is not there, how can you say a man or male or female? Oh, some people say, why that God is always time referred to as he, or what he? Nast Puman, Nastri also, Nana Napusak also. At the same time, that Paramatma alone, when whichever body that which is there is also called, and in another way, Tom Stri, Tom Puman, that also it is said. You are man, you are woman, and then you are not man, you are not woman. It depends on where is your mind. If the mind is on such Chaitanya Swarupa, then no gross, subtle, man, woman, neuter, or anything like that. If the body, if you go on looking at, then it will be all these things. Idea is what? When we withdraw our mind's attention from all that which is gross and subtle, and all that what we understand is existing, non-existing, real and unreal, and what we understand, male, female, neutral, and all that, when the mind is completely withdrawn from that, then what is, that's what it is. In Kathopanishad again say, etad vaitat. This indeed is that what we are inquiring into and also realizing. And this Chaitanya is a swarupa of everybody, and this Chaitanya is not a finite, limited entity. It's called Brahma. Brahma itself means limitless, infinite, that which is the support of the whole universe. So those who inquire into it, that's called earlier said, Upanishad Artha Rasam Pivantaha. Atme Chayop Upanishad Artha Rasam Pivantaha. Earlier it was said, so those who study this Upanishad, Vedanta Vakyeshwaramantaha, then they are able to see there, and then Samyak Samanupasita, that means they meditate on this Swarupa, single pointed attention. And the bhava that is me, Abheda Bhavanaya. Those who meditate, just think. And when they realize Brahma, they cannot be called even as knower of Brahman. They are Brahma Swarupa only. And such Brahma Swarupa Jnani Dhanyaha. You see, the highest acme, pinnacle of perfection, Dhanyata is this. We started off in the very beginning, and ordinary, if I got a lot of money, is this, that, we say, I am Dhanya. I am well settled, and Dhanya. But various degrees, levels. When this Brahma Swarupa is realized as our own Atma Swarupa, Dhanya Vireju. They shine. And we have seen the glory of Brahma with Jnani, all Devatas, Raja, Maharaj, Samrat, Chakravarti, all of them, and come and bow down to them. But they don't want waiting for their bowing down. वो तो अपने स्वरूप में है. If somebody comes, all right, doesn't come, what difference? Like the ocean, all the rivers come, they merge, and they don't come, no difference thing. Such people. But the other people, Bhavapasha Baddhaha Bhava, all the time identified with the body, or their feelings and their emotions and their thoughts and their ideas. And I give so many thoughts But everybody says, we didn't think anything about this great thought, I wrote such a nice poem, and where, I put all fire into that poem, but they say you put that poem in the fire, and then all the time, bhava pasha baddha. Huh? They are asha pasha shatayavadha. On the ropes and hopes of all that. Bound. In other words, aham jivaha, aham jivaha, jivaha. How are you? Yesterday I told you same. No difference. No. चल रहा है. How is life? चल रहा है. Going on. How it is going? Don't ask too much details, Bhava bandha. Na sanna sanna mahadanna mahanna chanu na stri pumanna chana punsaka mekavija. Yai brahma tat samanupasitam ekachittai dhanya vire juitare bhavapasha baddhaha. Om Mangalam, Omkara Mangalam, Om
Mangalam, Omkara Mangalam,
Guru Mangalam, Guru Pada Mangalam,
Guru Mangalam, Guru Pada Mangalam,
Om Mangalam, Omkara Mangalam,
Om Mangalam, Omkara Mangalam,
Guru Mangalam, Guru Pada Mangalam,
Guru Mangalam, Guru Pada Mangalam,
Guru Pada Mangalam,
Guru Pada Mangalam,
Guru Pada Mangalam.
Guru Pada Mangalam.
ये सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की
Jai.
ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम.